So what do you study?
I study in National Aviation University. This street doesn't have district.
So there is no district here.
Can you...
Что? You see, she looked at me like, what? Do you speak Russian? I speak a little bit of Russian. It's interesting now to see the capital is guys coming here to the east to seek freedom. Because when you see the way many Western countries have treated their citizens, of course, the most extreme case is Australia. There is a theater here. Let me show you. And I guess the theater is here. Yes, this is the one. People dressed nicely, happy faces. Good morning from my apartment in Kiev, Ukraine. I hope you are doing well. And I'm getting ready to go work from a cafe somewhere in the city. They have beautiful cafes here. Let me show you the weather. It looks very nice, very sunny, like the Ukrainian summer. Look at this. Here is your communist view with the beautiful lake. I'm not sure where the metro is. I'm just following the crowd. Here is the metro station. As most of the metro stations, you have usually like street markets. They sell mainly the vegetables, of course flowers. This is the country of romance and love. They need flowers. All right, mask on. It's like crazy. You have everything. You don't need to go to a shopping mall. Have scarves, masks. I'm gonna show you the most efficient and fastest ticket system in the entire world. So not only they have the machines here behind me where you can buy your ticket, but look what's gonna happen. So this is my phone, right? And this is the turnstile. Here is how it happens. That's it. Can you count 2, 3? It's done. I have my ticket. Actually, there is no ticket. Here I didn't get any paper ticket, so you just pay with your phone. The turnstile open and that's it. And you wait for your metro. This is a long escalator. Yep. So the metro stations are huge here. It reminds me a bit of Moscow in Russia. And now I'm gonna exit the station, and this is how it looks like. That's it. You just pass, and it's done. You're out. So I don't even need like a paper ticket or anything like that. And here I am, I'm out. Look at the weather. Here is Kiev, Ukraine. It's so beautiful. I'm not sure exactly where I am. No, hold on. I can locate myself. I think the opera is by this side, and I'm going to the Golden Gate, which is also on that side. So we should head that direction. Wow, the opera building is really beautiful. Let me show you. Kiev, or Kievan Rus, it was founded in the 6th century. The official records, some say that the first trace of civilization dates back to 25,000 years ago. Possible. It was founded by 3 brothers. The oldest one was named Kiev, so they decided to name the city after him, and that's where the name of Kiev come from. It had a political role, a big one in the Slavic, I would say, nation. But it lost it quickly. But there is one role that the city of Kiev has held, I think since its foundation, and that is its cultural role, because it has a religious meaning for the Slavic people, for the Orthodox Christians. Russia didn't even exist at the time, so it was the first princes of Kiev, Ukraine, who adopted the Orthodox Christianity, and things started from here. At least 25 C, I would say. You could still feel that fresh breeze of air, you know, that reminds you that you are in Ukraine, because things get really cold. So I'm going to my favorite cafe. They have an excellent cafe and coffee culture. I don't drink coffee, but yeah, I can always drink tea. But yeah, so they have really nice cafes, equipped with whatever you need, and you can sit inside. You don't need a proof of vaccination to go inside the cafe, which how to say, gives me a little bit more freedom, because I just come from Ireland, where it was kinda very strict. So I'm gonna try to enjoy a little bit more freedom. It's interesting now to see the capital is guys coming here to the east to seek freedom, because when you see the way many Western countries have treated their citizens, of course the most extreme case is Australia. You see something interesting. If you would have asked me before March 2020 what would be, like, you know, the country that you would consider in the future, I would have said Australia. But now the last country I would consider on my list is Australia, because the way they treated their people, the way they treated their own citizens, their own, you know, white Australian citizens, it's a madness. Like, it's, I mean, I'm not an expert of the topic. It's even not allowed, according to the international law rules, to prevent your citizens, your own citizens, from coming back to their own land. That's just insane. Imagine you have like your house there, your family, your investments, and then suddenly you can't come there because there is a virus somewhere. So that's fucked. Yeah, to say it in a polite way. There's beautiful Georgian restaurant with this cute car. Look at the Ukrainian brake system. I love it. Oh my god, this is paradise. Look at the cheese wheels. It's insane. Yeah, it's called Cheese Kingdom. That's nice. Yeah, no time for it now. I found my happy place. Let me show you. Look at the beautiful products. Let's see where the other door leads to. This is beautiful. I was wondering, the people walking here are a bit too expensive. Well, look at just the stores behind me. Saint Laurent Paris, Tiffany & Co, Corneliani, I don't even know what is that one. Dolce Gabbana. Now I understand, I'm walking in an expensive street. That's why the people here are dressed expensive. Which is fine too, you gotta discover everything. The expensive part, the more affordable one. The cafes are beautiful here. I have really nothing to say. Look at this cute station. Let me zoom in. Yeah, you can read it in Cyrillic. Alright, let's continue. I don't know what to think about it because they broke from the Soviet Union 30 years ago. Exactly 30 years ago. We are in 2021. I think in 1991 they declared independence from the Soviet Union, and has been like now 30 years, 3 decades that they are on their own. I can't really tell about the progress they made. I'm more than certain that the country has progressed, but yeah, judging on what the Ukrainians themselves would say about Ukraine, you know, more, I'm not sure if it's because the locals, you know, like we always think that the grass is greener elsewhere, but yeah, most of the Ukrainians I met, they were like, no, Ukraine is not good, the public system is not good, the roads are not good. I mean, I heard just many negative things. To me, as a foreigner living here, using a foreign currency, it's what's the question? There's no question, it's paradise. I mean, yesterday I had no, 2 days ago I had a large tea. I posted this on my Instagram. I had like a large tea and a French macaron, a big fat French macaron. The tea was 25 UAH. I don't know how we call the Ukrainian currency. 25 Ukrainian currency, and the macaron was 35. So 25 plus 35, that's 60. So 60, when you convert it to the euro, I think it was like €1.90, something like this. I don't know which European country you are in, but I challenge you to find me one European country, like any coffee, in any EU country that has the euro currency, where you can buy a tea and the macaron for €1.90. In dollars, it's like 2.1 or 2.2. Same thing. Yeah, just forget. Don't even try to America or Canada, because you won't find the tea and macaron for $2. It's impossible. And here I was, and the coffee was, you may say, oh, you were maybe in a sketch area. No, no, it was a perfect, like, you know, design cafe with all these cute little colors, waiters everywhere. Like, looks like, seriously, like these waiters here, I think they don't realize that if they would have been living, let's say, in France or the US, they would be like all of the models. It's insane. And here they're like, just, no, I'm just doing some waitress job. Go to the US, you will earn 100 times more than that. For me as a foreigner, for anyone, to be honest, having a foreign currency, a strong foreign currency, in my case is the euro, yeah, I think, yeah, it's hard to resist the temptation to come and live here in East of Europe. So yeah, I want to enjoy more, explore more of Kiev. Anyway, I have 3 months in Ukraine. I'm going to respect it and stay and remain within the legal zone, or you know, test the Ukrainian authorities, the Ukrainian immigration system, see if they will knock at my door and find me. But no, I think I'll stay for 3 months here. Actually, I paid my insurance, because there is before to enter Ukraine, you need to pay an insurance. That's because of the COVID. They call it like COVID insurance, and it costed me, it wasn't that expensive to be honest. It was like €3. Yeah, it was 80 cents per day, which is like almost like yeah, 80 cents per day plus 3 euros. So for 3 months, for like 89 days or 90 days, it was like something about 77 euros, which is, yeah, I don't know, maybe $85 if you want. That's not bad, like you have the full coverage if anything related to COVID happens. So I just wanted to share with you these thoughts. So it's not always easy to, I would say, to resist the temptation to go back to the corporate world. I'm not saying that I'm immune to that, but yeah, so I really like see no interest, for me at least, to go back to work. It's okay, let me phrase it in this way: I have no problem working with people, but like that corporate format, you know, like, yeah, sitting at an office doing that, yeah, that's classical thing, you know, having your mentally ill boss hanging around you. So that whole thing is, yeah, it's just not worth it, I would say. It's way better for me to focus on things that I can control. Yeah, the teaching online, freelancing, things on which at least I have the control on the time, on the income. I can set my own fees, how much I want to charge. It's not like the boss setting up. Okay, I mean, it's not like the HR, like, you know, negotiating, you know, like 5 years ago a salary, and because that salary you negotiated 5 years ago was low, well, you still have to live with it, because the HR cannot give you suddenly 20% of salary raise. It's impossible for her. She doesn't have the tools to do it. So you are stuck with that basic salary for a few years. So that explains why why I have absolutely no interest into going to the corporate world. I think also it's very limiting when it comes to it kills your creativity. Like any creativity you might have, it just kills it, you know, like bring it down to zero, because the companies, I don't know, it's somehow you might even say the companies are not made to encourage creativity, most of them, to be honest, because the way it works, at least in the engineering field, is they have developed the product is working. Think of it like, okay, like it's a well-established company with a product that was designed, and now the thing is that you need to engineer more products and sell the products. When you come there, you are young, you know, you have ideas. Oh no, I think things should be done this way, even though you might be right. They wouldn't, nobody would listen to you. You know, it's like the system is not made to let you, yeah, the system is not made to let you invent or innovate or do anything like that. So. Are you from Kiev? Are you sure?
Yeah, we are nearby Peczerska district.
In this side? Peczerska? Where is Peczerska district?
Here.
So what do you study?
I study in National Aviation University.
What's the job you will be doing after? Like pilot or
Translator.
engineer?
Translator.
Translator, okay. All right. So, boss, what do you say?
Это Голосеевск.
She said Peczerska district. Нет Peczerska? Да, Peczerska, нет Peczerska.
Скажи, что
Печерская.
эта улица не имеет района. Она граничит с Печерским
This
районом.
street doesn't have a district.
So there is no district here.
Can you?
Что? You see, she looked at me like, what? Do you speak Russian? I speak a little bit of Russian. До свидания. No, до зустрічі, that's Ukrainian. До зустрічі, it's like, ciao. See, I speak a little bit. Do you speak French?
No.
I'm from France. I speak a little bit of Russian. A little bit, not too much. So, which district are we in? Peczerska?
Тут вот пишет на этой карте, что это Голосеевск. Видишь, мы
Yeah, actually look at
Но
this.
на карте пишет, что мы не в нем. Вот
А что пишет
Голосеевский.
на карте?
На карте пишет, что вот Печерский, вот мы находимся на границе с ним. То есть Печерский район.
Can you ask other people?
Okay, she gave up. Well, спасибо, большое спасибо.
It's Печерский, как это?
Печерский, okay.
District.
Okay. Is it nice district? Is it
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Okay.
most
expensive?
Famous.
Famous.
Space.
Okay, so it's a nice district. Okay. Well, thank you very much for your time. And my name is Yunus. How do you say?
Julia.
And yeah, there is a theater here. Let me show you. And I guess the theater is here. Yes, this is the one. People dressed nicely, happy faces. Also, they have these little cute markets that you see in different districts, which reminds me certainly of Moscow in Russia. Same thing, and it's like huge markets, and they bring. It's not like shitty products. Like they bring really good products, especially I think from yeah, like the spices and stuff like that. And here is one. It looks interesting from the outside, so I wanted to come here to check out what it is. Especially this, I think it looks like a church, and this is the first time I see a church in a market. This is interesting. Yep. Yeah, it's a Ukrainian Orthodox church. I've never seen anything like that. Yeah, the market is closing. Yeah, some stores are still open. Yeah, so I just asked someone because I'm not really sure where I'm going. But yeah, she said that Peshcherska district is that direction, so I didn't get lost. That's good. And this looks like a prison or a police station. I just recorded something that belongs to the government, and they said that I won't. So I need to turn off my camera for safety reasons, or should I say, for reasons that need no explanation. See you later, my friends. You can see that my hand wanna turn the camera right to see what's in this thing. Is it? I don't know, what is this? Hi, sorry, can I ask you, what is this building here? Is like a police station or?
This is, it says it's
Sorry, I can't really read.
National Guard.
Yeah.
It's like the police or National
Yeah,
Guard?
it's a part of the national, part of the internal military forces.
I see. Okay. Well, thank you very much. Thanks. Have a good day.
You're welcome.
Bye. This district is interesting. I didn't see this type of architecture before in Kiev, but yeah. So Peshcherska district. She said turn left. I thought I had to turn right. Yeah, it looks like it's that direction. Peshcherska district, where are you? What are these expensive stores? They say they have the most luxurious things. Let's see. Let's see the luxurious states of Ukrainians. Dun, dun. It's kind of paradoxal. a broke YouTuber looking for expensive districts in Ukraine. But don't worry, we will go also to the poor districts or the most affordable ones. Here's another thing from the police. Looks like from some government thing. I don't know where it is. I have no idea. Speaking of expensive stores, all right, I still don't know where it is. All right, so let's continue this way and see what you can find there. This is where I'm sitting, my friends. Normal Ukrainian district, nothing fancy. Having my tea. Let me show you. Here's my tea. This is the district where I live. As you can see, nothing fancy, but that's exactly what I'm looking for. I'm looking for like normal districts where the Ukrainian people live. As you can see, I just bought a tea for was it like 18? Hold on, how much is this in dollar? So if I do 18 divided by 700, not sure, it's like 50. So my tea costed 56 cents. That's how you get closer to the the local culture. You get as close as possible to the local people. Of course, I'm not in a village. I'm still in the largest city of Ukraine. Actually, I think it was because the Republic of Ukraine was the second most populous republic of all the Soviet Union, and Kiev, it's the capital of Ukraine. So this is one, you could say this is one of the largest cities of the ex-Soviet Union bloc. So yeah, if you really want to experience it, you gotta go to the villages, etc. But yeah, that's not bad for me to discover the local culture and the country. So speaking of Peshcherska district, I went to look for the most expensive district, and here I am in the one of the most affordable districts. I asked the lady working here, and she said, so she gave me many addresses. Actually, I wasn't far from the expensive spots of the city. First of all, she said the rich Ukrainians, they will not really live in Kiev, so they will live in the outskirts of the city. So she gave me a few addresses. I think it's worth checking. Not sure if I have the time for it, for at least for all those spots. And where I was in Peshcherska district, there is an area called the French Quarter. And they asked her, why do you call it French? Is like, do you have an Eiffel Tower? And yes, there is a little Eiffel Tower there. So apparently that's one of the kind of the upscale areas of Kiev. So that's, I guess I will go check it tomorrow, just to get a view of what an expensive life is in Kiev, Ukraine. So yeah, I wasn't far. It's not a total failure, but we'll make it right tomorrow. This has been said from this very modest, decent district of Kiev, having my 56 cent tea, herbal tea. I wish you a good evening, and I'll see you in the next video. I wish you a good evening, and I'll see you in the next video.